Four teenagers were killed in an accident on Resource Public Road, Canal number 2, Polder West Bank, Demerara, on Sunday morning. This was after a car they were traveling in crashed into a parked truck. Dead is Devanand Singh, the 17-year-old driver from lot 1566 Providence East Bank, Demerara, Amisha Jaikaran, a 19-year-old of Lagrange Old Road, West Bank, Demerara, Devyani Narayan, an 18-year-old of Kitty Georgetown, and Daniel Tribani, a 19-year-old from Lagrange, West Bank, Demerara. The police are reporting that their inquiries disclosed that the motor car was proceeding east along the northern side of the access road at a fast rate when the 17-year-old driver lost control of the vehicle and ended up on the northern parapet into the rear of a motor lorry, which was parked on the northern parapet facing east. As a result of the collision, Singh further collided with a concrete fence situated north of the public road. Bhagwandin Rup Narayan, a resident, recalled hearing a loud noise, and when he came outside, he saw bodies on the ground.
I don't me hear one big nice badang. But that one me hear me tell my sister, me say, this is like gunshot. But I like get car tire in the bus. You understand the puncture, you go off. So I will rush out. When I will rush out now, about 3 cars we don't stop already, right? So we run out in this pond and thing, the man park up there, killing the wall. And one man, Mr. Ely, on the ground, he done dead. And I be trying for us to get to the car, to get here out. The other two don't left. So they get up one, but they can't pass, then they can pass this side. They bring them one for down here and put the next one there. By the time they forget the car for carry them to the hospital. So when we get them for go to the hospital, we have them putting one man in the trunk, and the other man, the girl, put she in front. But the other two them is not dead. You understand? And that is it, and the post broke. Or we like knocked into the truck. Because the post broke there. But he can't lash in and turn over and can't move straight up his neighbor.
Two of the occupants were pronounced dead at the scene, while the driver and another occupant were taken to the West Demerara Regional Hospital in an unconscious condition, where they died while receiving medical attention. The car is owned by Marvis Singh and was being driven at the time by 17-year-old Devanand Singh. Motor lorry GTT 6960 is owned by Eric Tucker, a 27-year-old of 2425 Resource, Canal number 2, Polder West Bank, Demerara. And at Unity, Micah East Coast, Demerara, 3 persons also lost their lives in an accident involving a motorcycle, 2 cars, and a lorry. Those dead were identified as 21-year-old Elijah Pilu of Lot 38, Unity Mahika, 21-year-old Pilin Rider, Raymond Rose of Lot 57, Supply Mahika, and Sean Passad, a 19-year-old of Huntley, Maikoni, East Coast, Demerara. According to a report from the police, their inquiries disclosed that motorcar PGG 9823 was proceeding east on the northern drive lane of the Unity Public Road, while motorcar PAD 171 was proceeding on the opposite drive lane behind motor lorry BMS 2. It was alleged by the driver of motorcar PAD 171 that the motorcycle with no lights on overtaken him in the said direction and collided with the right front portion of motorcar PGG 9823, which caused the car to spin twice into the path of the motorcar PAD 171. It was explained by the police that the driver said he pulled left to avoid a collision and ended up in the southern drive lane, parapet. As a result of the crash, the motorcyclist and the pillion rider were flung off the motorcycle and collided with the front side of the lorry and fell onto the roadway, receiving injuries on their bodies. The occupant in the motorcar PGG 9823 was pinned down in the vehicle, while the other occupant in the rear seat received injuries about his body due to the collision. The motorcyclist, pillion rider, and one of the occupants in the motor car were pronounced dead on arrival at the Georgetown Public Hospital by a doctor on duty. The drivers of motorcar PAD 171 and motor lorry BMS 2 are in custody. Meanwhile, in Berbice, a 19-year motorcyclist died in an accident early Sunday morning. That accident occurred on number 11 Public Road, East Berbice, which claimed the life of Raul Tokor. The accident involved motorcycle CJ2552, driven by Raul Tokor of lot 19 Angois Avenue, New Amsterdam, and motorcycle CL4458, driven by Keon Williams, a 24-year-old of lot 109 Fort Ordnance, East Kanji, Berbice, and pillion rider Lennox Reed, an 18-year-old of Angois Avenue, New Amsterdam, Berbice. Inquiries disclosed that motorcycle CJ2552 and motorcycle CL4458 were both proceeding east on the northern drive lane of the public road at a fast rate of speed. Williams claimed that the now deceased motorcyclist undertook his motorcycle and clipped the said motorcycle handle, causing both motorcyclists to lose control. Taco then collided with a GPL pole on the northern side of the road, while the driver and pillion rider of motorcycle CL4458, Keon Williams and Lennox Reed, fell onto the road surface, where they received injuries about their bodies. Taco was unconscious, while Williams and Reed were picked up in a conscious state by public-spirited citizens and taken to the New Amsterdam Public Hospital, where they were seen and examined by a doctor on duty. Taco later succumbed to his injuries while receiving medical treatment.